What is up, guys? Come on, man. Is this stream going to be longer than 8 seconds? Hey, the last one was something was wrong with OBS. So yeah. How do you do, sir? I'm good, man. That stream was representation of my attention span. And I'm sober for now. What's up, White Cloud 87? It's been a while. Eight-second attention span is still longer than most people nowadays. True. Yeah, this guy's probably... The news you mentioned, did something bad happen, man? What did I mention about that? Oh. Ignore the news. Palantir is doing something. There's something to do with Palantir. Which I've always said Palantir is a shit company. They have they're pretty much, from what I understand, they're gonna get access to a lot of customer information. They've always been a shady company, so not fucking surprised. Under the current administration, which is not fucking good. I'm gonna interject for a moment. No, not GNU/Linux. No Stallman. It's Linux. I'm gonna interject for a moment. No, that's true. Here's your grammatical note, not to back up my argument. No, I do not know that company. What do they produce? They produce nothing. They collect data. They've worked with law enforcement. They're a really shady company. After this match, I will show their awful ways. Check the description of these streams. Oh yeah. I honestly, I assume no one ever checks the description. Haha, sir. Yeah, they're they have like a lot of they do like military contracts, data collection, AI driven they do AI driven crime stopping too, apparently. But they're not a profitable company. They don't make money. They don't make sense. I'll pull them up. They're insane. It went from Pickles to Stallman. Ah, you guys do pay attention. I should do Easter eggs. Man, I want to use hard malloc as my default malloc so bad, but Firefox is stopping me. Just don't fucking use Firefox. Firefox sucks to use. Me as I think I'm using, I'm using Brave. I'm good. I only use Firefox and Cubes, really, to be completely honest. But Firefox is stopping me. I need to update my descriptions now to like schizoid manifestos every single time and see who collects them. I didn't even think people could see the description, to be honest, because I use Restream. God, what a fucking bitch. This guy's a bitch, bro. Guys, it's June. It's true. It's already 6 months into the year. Man, this guy is a real cunt, dude. Real fucking loser. It's Jover. It's Jover for you. You fucking loser. Imagine it being super bitch pants with these cards. Gentoo. Yeah, true. Gentoo mentioned, guys. Oh god, the fucking wall. I hate this guy. They should make Magic the Gathering. Why can't you just compile Firefox for Gentoo? That's a good question. Wait, it's not like I can block. Oh, you can block. There's an argument to disable Gem Alec. I'll probably just do it. God, these fucking these cucks that use flying creatures, bro. I hate them. They're a bunch of inbreds. They're all flying, so it doesn't even matter. By the way, man, I obsessively did search for a solution today, even though talking to my client representative on the phone. It's XMR now. Yeah, you should. You should use XMR regardless. It is the based. It's the based operating system. I mean, based currency. I mean, oh my god, dude. Fuck this dude. Fuck this guy. The roadblock to Chromium is that it doesn't have binary packaging. I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat, so I use Firefox bin too. This guy's a real fucking cuck, dude. A real fucking bitch. Honestly. Just an answer for all my shit. It doesn't even matter. I have nothing to stop that. Yeah, what a loser. I run about 16-year-old hardware. You'll be fine. It'll heat up your house. I'm assuming if you're a Gentoo user, you always, all Gentoo users live in one-bedroom apartments for the rest of their life. That's my assumption. I think I'm right. The thing is, my only fear about Monero, is that it's gonna get delisted, so it's gonna be my GP is old enough to get a driver's license. Hell yeah! And in some countries, my fear, Monero is gonna get delisted to the point where it's gonna be people are just not gonna be interested, and it's gonna be hard for it to keep its circular motion. I think there's still like a large amount of people that like to use it, so that fear isn't ingrained into me, but it is in the back of my head. I mean, the EU, I think, before we go into that, some news. Let's just, yeah. You guys want to see dystopian America? This is where it's at. Whether you're for or against this administration. But also my Pixel, only bed, my porn, laptop, and rice cooker. It's a good way to live. I think minimalism is actually great. They don't in my pixel. They don't make houses for like people that just want one house. And it's stupid. Like I just want two, maybe like 1-2 bedrooms. Like honestly, but it's not super common where I'm at, and I mean I don't think it's common anywhere actually in the United States really. And no, that's a house. That's an apartment room. That's awesome. Still, Palantir Technologies is an American publicly traded company that specializes in software platforms for big data and analytics. Hardware, pretty much headquartered in Denver, Colorado. It was founded by Peter Thiel, fuck that guy, Stephen Cohen, and Joe Longsdale and Alex Karp in 2003. They do a lot of work with the government. The bank Thiel bankrolled the creation of a prototype by PayPal engineer Nathan Stanford students. Yeah, it's like they take 9 hours to compile. Why would they buy them? Houses are blow. True, dude. You can live fine like that. Just do push-ups. Yeah, you can. You can. I no. I'm just saying, like in perspective. They don't make houses. They don't make small houses. And even worse. Even worse. Apartments are like very expensive where I'm at, so it doesn't even fucking help. Pretty much in 2020, Palantir was awarded 44 million contracts by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, boosting its shares by about 21% valuation. The company was valued at $9 billion in 2014, with Forbes stating that valuation remains present among the Silicon Valley's most valuable private technology companies. January 15, the company was valued at $15 billion after an undisclosed round of funding with $50 million in November 2014. How's this take 9 months to compile, bro? It's true. It's too long, actually. We actually needed to learn how to 3D print houses. Open source. And based. I know it's a thing, but it's not like it's not mainstream. And I don't know how to trust the structural integrity. In January 2015, the company was valued at $15 billion of undisclosed round of funding, probably from the government. I don't live in the United States of America. True. You don't. You said apartments, so I hope nothing ever happens, guys. Open source Libre House. Yeah, it's just called. I mean, technically, it's just a commune. All communes are like this. I would do a commune if I liked people. It'd be awesome. Just one giant house. I get my own room. Man, the thing is very obscure how to get domestic blockchain trade platforms. And the thing, they were looking pretty sketchy. Can I consult you on finding the best one in my area? Yeah, it's fine. The problem is a lot of these blockchain trading. This is actually, I can just tell you right now, this is the only one of Stallman approved houses. Stallman does look like he would live in a commune. Stallman looks like the person that would actually be the head of the commune. Like he looks like the exact. Think of a commune like leader, literally Richard Stallman. This is all I used. This is all I used for my swapping. I've had no problem with them. I have to use a VPN because they don't do anything in the US. This is a great site. It's fixed float. I use Lightning. I use Lightning to essentially swap from Monero because it makes it more private. If you want to keep the linkage between Monero, between Bitcoin and Monero as separated as possible. Products: Palantir Gotham, Brave versus Ungoogle versus Firefox. No, not a communist, a commune. A commune and communism are not the same thing. Bad versus bad versus bad. Who wins? Brave wins. Brave has the best security out the box with no configuration. Ungoogled Chromium is Firefox Mozilla just went to Mozilla went to a shithole. GNU IceCAD wins. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I thought the exact same thing about Richard Stallman. Okay, I noted. Look into it. You might have to use a VPN. I don't know what your country's laws are. But look at this shit. It's called Palantir Gotham. This sounds dystopian. Released in 2008, Palantir Gotham is Palantir's defense and intelligence offering. It is an evolution of Palantir's long-standing work of the United States intelligence community and used by intelligence and defense agencies, amongst other things. The software supports alerts, geospreadal analysis, prediction for customers include the Ukraine military. Palantir Gotham has also been used as predictive policing systems. Boo! Can we get a boo in the chat? Like, everyone boo these people. Boo! I know, I'm just saying because some people think Stallman is a communist. That's so weird. That is weird to think that. I mean, if he was a communist, he wouldn't be accepting large amounts of capital. Ice Weasel is older version of Ice Car. I only use Ice Wheel on my Lee rebooted ThinkPad. True. That's actually the only... Guys, we should all go back to Internet Explorer. Palantir Foundry. Palantir Foundry is a software platform offered, used in commercial and civil government sectors. First off, predictive policing is fucking insane. This is maintained by Parabola, I think. Ice Weasel still exists. Huh. Boob people? No, I wish. Palantir is not boob people. They have something called Apollo. Man, these fuckers can never come up with anything original. Apollo, Gotham, Foundry, Other, Titan, Skykit. What's another one? Sky Eye. I found a subprocess that disables Brave Sandbox. Very hostile issue. Major Chromium Sandbox equals none. It was a 0 day like 2 months ago, and Chrome and Windows. I'm on research for it. This is very bad. I use Internet Explorer 5 on my Windows 7 Delta laptop. Is it an enterprise laptop and does it have Windows 10 Pro? Then you're fine. Use military intelligence and police. Palantir Gotham is used by counterterrorism. Bullshit. Offers this in the United States intelligence community, the United States Department of Defense, fraud investigation in the Recovery Accountability and Transparency Board, and cyber analysis in the Information Warfare Monitor, responsible for the Ghost Net and Shadow Network investigation. Gotham was used by fraud investigators and Recovery Accountability. Just because something has CVs doesn't mean it's bad. I would agree. Yeah. I use native Ubuntu. I'm an Ubuntu hater, though. Other clients as of 2013, including DHS, NSA, FBI, Marine Corps, Air Force, Special Operators, Alphabet Soup, joined the ID Defeat Organization and allies. However, at the time, the United States Army continued to use its own data analyst tool. Also, according to TechCrunch, the U.S. spy agencies also employed Palantir to connect databases across departments. Before this, most of the database used by the CIA, FBI were siloed, forcing users to search each database individually. Now everything is linked together using Palantir. Garbage. I said Windows 7. You read 10. Not FBI. You can't read. Of course not. Readings for pussies. Readings for people. Readings for poor people. I wonder if that meme is still around. I love that. There was a meme. What's that one? Alabama is reading for poor people.
You ever
Was
read
Dexter
a
the
Harry
bad guy?
Bosch novel?
Oh, yeah, I don't read.
You don't read, that's right.
Yeah, I listen to audiobooks.
That's not reading, that's listening.
No, it's better than reading. It's like reading. It's the
Yeah, but it's
evolution
not
of
technically
reading.
reading.
Yes, evolution of reading. It's an evolved form of reading.
What are you talking about? That's going backwards. They used to dictate stories.
No, it's the regal. It's the regal way to learn.
The regal?
Yeah.
What regal person's learning that way?
Kings used to be read things. You think kings read things themselves? No, they had the servants read to them.
That wasn't about comprehension.
That's how you comprehend. That's how like nobility comprehends. They just can listen. That's why they're nobility.
This guy's retarded. White Club 7 executed assembly code on my system. This guy's retarded. Maybe some people shouldn't be a lot of Mike. Ah, man. Poor People with Money by the interesting book. What is the hate against audio? I like audiobooks. Spend your days like poor versus rich. How the rich spend their days with which poor people don't know. Do people actually like watch this stuff and find it enjoying? It caused hardware level memory corruption that overflowed my heap and created binary files on that disk. Interesting. But like actually like not everyone calls his viewers or a word that I can't say here. Retarded? I just want to know like who actually watches this. Oh, his views went down because it's boring. Maybe not. I mean, 4 million views. I mean, 2,000 videos. How long has he been on here? How the fuck can you do this for 10 years? Why Money Loves Speed? Like, how the fuck can you actually name so unoriginal? I bet one is going to be named Hutcher. Danlog. What Charles Cook has to say about Danlog? Who the fuck cares? Information versus knowledge versus wisdom. These are like conversations that 5-year-olds have. Tell me about yourself. A good answer. I guarantee 19 million people saw this and nothing happened. How to grow with 0 views and 0 subscribers. Guys, he is content farming. But it's bad. It's just cringe. Like all this, like shit like this is complete. Unironically, his YouTube channel is old as the first release of graphic. Correlation. How to speak English fluently. Why the fuck did he put his view count in the... Why did he put his view count in his fucking thumbnails? That's so weird. I love... dude, no, I can't watch these. I'm gonna... If this isn't transformative enough, I guarantee that I will get a DMCA strike. How can I watch this and laugh at it? Because this is cringe. You don't look. I'm gonna explain sales like very quick. Who did that? What do you mean correlation? That's just randomly popped up in my mind. No, I'm asking if it's correlated. This is just my advice. If you've ever worked in sales, or if you ever want to work in sales, first you just got to be good with the public. Listen to your clients, like listen to your people. Guys, I think that video was uploaded around the Copperhead takeover, right? Correlation. Do you think this is the man that rags to riches is bad because modern rags cost money and cost like money to like wash if you have limited water? It's a pretty retarded sentiment in general. I just want to...
Sounds good. I'll get back to you. Thank you. Have you ever had a prospect that says to you, "Oh, I will get back to you"?
Yes, I have. And guess what? They got back to me because I wasn't a fucking incel. Or, well, I don't want to use the word incel. I wasn't a retard that, like, nothing grinds my gears like someone hounding me for something. I know what I want. I think I might be a Graphene OS boomer. You are. Like, straight up, if anyone ever, like, it's one thing to be like, if someone's like, hey, I'll get back to you, and you ask, like, well, what are you thinking about? And they're like, I'm thinking about it. Then just move on.
Now, what happens after that?
They're gonna get back to you. I'll save you 7 minutes.
Below.
God, I can't
What
stop.
happens after they say, I will get back
Guys,
to
we
you?
have 7 minutes
Do
to
you
bear through this.
hear
Hold
from
it.
them
Hold it.
again? Do you hear from them a day later, a week later, a
Yes.
month later, or they ghost on you and they disappear and they never get back to you?
That means your offer sucked. That's what it is. Your offer is. Oh yeah,
This
sorry
is not
guys.
so
I gotta stop
different
pausing.
from when they say to you, I want to think about it. So how do you handle this objection? First of all, you got to know exactly what is the truth. Are they just being polite, or are they needing a little bit more time to make the
They maybe need fucking more time. Have you considered this? And I just want to know why his thumbnail was like that.
decision, or are they just politely declining and rejecting you? You have to know exactly what is going on. So when someone with a prospect says,
Why was the train going
I
backwards?
will get back to you. Here's some of the things that I say that I can teach you, that you can say to handle that objection. Now, first of all, when they say that, I'm always very upfront. I'm always very direct. I don't like to say, oh yeah, okay, sure. I can send you some more information, or when would you like to get back to me? That's not what you want to say.
That is direct though. Like, that's literally being figuratively and literally direct. I will follow up with you. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. Guys, I think the light might be similar to the light in the original Graphene OS logo.
So when
We'll
I
have to
see a
look at that.
salesperson, when a prospect says, oh, I will get back to you, and the salesperson says, oh, sure, should I call you back, maybe follow with you like next week, or can I call you back in a month to see where things are at? No, you do not do that, because that immediately puts you at a lower status as a closer. So what should you say instead? Here's what are some of the things that you could say. Example, well, I'll get back to you. Well, you know what, Mr. Prospect, usually when I hear someone says that they'll get back to me, I never hear from them again.
Because your offer sucked. I'm going to say, I'm very confused. Are you referring to me? I just don't understand right now. Oh, stock footage. No, I'm not referring to anyone. All I'm saying is this man. What if a guy was like, normally when people say they're going to get back to me, and they don't come back to me, when do I call? When do I call you? Literally, I want to watch your streams. Okay, brother, speak. We don't need another DMCA strike. That's true. This stuff works in the East, not in the West. Yeah, we don't. I didn't get a DMC strike. I got a warning. I got a warning because I showed an illegal site. This doesn't work in general. This honestly doesn't work in real life. Like I worked in sales for a very long time. When people are like, "Hey, I need to think about it. I'll get back to you," I might come over like an objection, like to a certain degree, like, "Hey, well, what do you need to think about?" Well, I need to talk to my partner, or I need to talk to my wife, or I need to talk to this, or I need to think about it, or I need this. You know what I mean? And you're like, "Oh, okay. Here's my card." And 9 times out of 10, they do come back because I wasn't a fucking insane person shoving something down their throat. They don't like that. I don't like that. Some people are like, you gotta, like, you know, you're gonna have pushback, but I can't. He just seems like the type. I just get the feeling. Hey, Robert Elder Software. Sales, did you sell Pixel 3 devices with Graphene OS? No, that'd be sick though. The thing is, tour. We gotta go in safe mode, guys. The safest. The thing is, sales is not, it's not an easy field. But beyond that, even hypothetically, if it say you have like, even like if you're doing like high ticket items, like we're doing like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever grand items, that is something to fucking think about. You do need to think. My favorite Linux command is yes. Is that? Oh yeah, I think that is a command, isn't it? The yes command. Oh yeah, it does Y. Oh no. It does Y, 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 Y. My favorite command is the clear command. I like my terminal cleared. Are we looking at privacy sites now? No, we're gonna look at schizoid sites. I want to know the truth. I will get back to you. When do I call you? That is truly the funniest thing. I didn't even think about that. I'm very sorry if I said something wrong, man. I'm very confused right now. You didn't say anything wrong. Don't be confused. And don't be sorry. Oh, he is right, though. I am retarded. Even better. The only people that in my community that should be sorry are the people that use Windows. I should run a Tinfoil Hat blog. I should run a host on XMP, use correlate, and make it a full functioning honeypot. Sudo RFM is a better command. And then shut all the rooms and shut. Isn't that that's a real site, the Tinfoil Hat? That's bloat. No one needs a bootloader. It's true. Bootloaders, it's got the word B in it. Bootloader? More like bloat bloat loader. It's like loaded diaper. What's tinfoil hat? Damn it! That I can't spell. Accusations will never. Yeah, here it is. I remember this. Tinfoil Hat with Sam Trott. Sudo / boot. Yeah. I forgot about this. I forget when I came across. Is this it? No, I don't think this is it. Damn. There is this Tinfoil Hat blog. Wait. No. Holy Schnooper 11 watching. 8, brother. I'm going to start raking in the money. Core blog. I have a hard time understanding who talks to who when it is not in real life. Yeah, that's fair. This is very new for me. Like doing live and then chat, Tinfoil Hat Diaries, a guide to conspiracy theories, UFOs, and more. No, this is fake. There's this. I think I just want a very bad Grammy symbol, Germany symbol. Not want to go on that site. You might not want to go on that site. There was 11. It got back to 11. Yeah, based. Coming soon. All right, this website's. There was a Tinfoil Hat site. Torblog that I came across long time ago. And it was talking about some pretty cool stuff. Like I remember reading it. You can't pronounce Germany? No, man. You have to capitalize the G. Otherwise, it looks like Germany. I don't know what you're saying. When it's lowercase g, Germany. When it's uppercase G, Germany. Oh, this... Wait, no, this is Tinfoil Hat chat. I remember this. Guys, this is actually kind of cool. I forgot about this. I wanted to set it up, too. So the Tinfoil Hat chat is a FOSS FHD peer-to-peer messaging system that relies on high assurance hardware architecture to protect users from passive collective man-in-the-middle attacks, and most importantly, remote key exfiltration. TFC is designed for people. German Henny. I forgot where I came across this, but it reminds me of the Tinfoil Hat blog. Remote key exfiltration. TFC is designed for people with one of the most complex threat models, organized crime groups, and nation-state hackers who bypass end-to-end encryption and interdimensional secure messaging apps. I believe this uses diodes. Can we visit the schizo sites now, please? Dig deeper? Soon. We're first reading about Tinfoil Hat chat, man. Remember Hat Man? Now, as presentive, TFC routes all communications exclusively through Tor, the anonymous network. It uses next generation VT through Onion service to enable peer-to-peer communications that never exist. Enable peer-to-peer communication that never exits the Tor network. This makes it hard for users to accidentally de-anonymize themselves. It all means unlike decentralized messengers, there's no third-party server with access to user metadata, such as who is talking to whom. We went through that Shadow Wiki site or whatever his name was, I think. Yeah, shadow time. Yeah, this uses data diodes. They're kind of cool. So for you guys that don't know what data diodes, they're pretty interesting. It's an optical repeater inside an I have been talking a lot of shit online. That's why I thought you were talking to me. No, you're good. I don't care about people that talk shit online. It's funny. TFC is designed to be used in a hardware configuration that provides strong endpoint security. This configuration uses 3 computers per endpoint. Encryption and decryption processes are separated from each other on 2 isolated computers, the source computer and the destination computer. These 2 devices dedicated for the TFC. This splits TCB interacts with the network via user's daily computer called network computer. The TFC data moves from the source computer to the network computer, from the network computer to the destination computer unidirectionally. The unidirectionality of data flow is enforced as the data is passed from one device to another through free hardware designed data diodes. This is a connection through the 3 computers using 1 USB cable per device. The source destination computers are not connected to the internet or any device other than the data diodes. Yeah, it's kind of cool. These go in one direction. Destination computer, source computer, network computer. Very cool. And this is like the diagram of it. Setting up destination, source computer, then the data diode, network computer, Tor, internet, computer, then the data diode, destination computer, source computer. It's very cool. It's very interesting. Okay, guys, I'm going to drink some coffee now. And you decide to end the stream. We went through that. We should go through that. Yeah. I'm running on minimal caffeine. Yeah, you should get some caffeine, man. Do some jumping jacks. Let's go. Ooh, 11 lookers. No, that's not what I'm looking. Doing Fed time. Which? Old Germany? Old Germany was cool. Which Germany? Secure connection failed. You know. Get out. The fuck? Oh. Is it this? I thought you meant Prussia or something. Where's that? Huh. New identity. Let's do that. going on? What's going on, internet? Can we hop on the Shadow Wiki? Could be. That's interesting. Hold on. We didn't go through that entire website 15 streams ago. I've been hanging around with Japanese virtual anime game streamers. It's kind of worth it. VTubers who are German. Yes. I can't even VTube because Linux support is like terrible. Otherwise, I would have had a VTube anime character already. Where's the Shadow Wiki? This is cringe right here. What is this? Shadow Wiki. It's okay, guys. We shouldn't shame people for watching VTube. True. We should embrace it. What was this site again? Linked. It's on Dig the thing. Oh yeah. This doesn't look like the shadows, by the way. Why'd that pop up? Interesting. Interesting. Why'd this pop up? Nothing is saved. I didn't bookmark anything. Interesting. Which is worse? I don't know what that word is with the G. We're watching VTubers. Oh, gooning? Why did it start those two things out? Dig deeper, sin rip. Neo cities? The fuck? Avoiding the botnet. Impossible. I do believe in technological slavery, though. Capitalism will die, but we'll take it with us. Core 1, 2, 3, icon, Monero runs possibility. Society. The enemy who suppresses the law. The toxic schooling system. Contrary party. Dirty tricks of conspiracy deniers. Some of the very fun, though, and being anonymous, sometimes they get quite freaky. Freaky VTubers. I don't know. I can't verify their age, so that's why I would never do that. More, dude. Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's not. It's offline, man. Especially it's a very fun humor. Damn it. Diego, this looks like a site that would get you in trouble. Huge past it though. No, it's right here. I got a Shadow Wiki. It's just non-existence. Born Free, Puffy. Puffy does not sound like a website I want to go to. No, I just watch middle F red mother ones and shit. Oh. Debunking Sim is probably my favorite site on the internet, except my own, of course. Eugene McCarthy, are humans the hybrids of chimpanzees and pigs? Finally, we have a scientific explanation. This can't be a real site. See, I can't take back our text. Spyware, Watchdog, ClearNet, Onion, Leverage Data. Yeah, I know. Their clarinet mirror is down too. F. Middle aged. Oh, I just watched middle aged mother ones. Oh. Dr. Freak. DreFreak.net. This website's content's dedicated to the public domain under the Creative Commons Zone Zero license. My favorite license, based license. Zero license. You should allow me to steal his work. Yeah, there's no clear minute. Damn. RIP though on that one. Members, Melissa's random tech articles on tutorials on technology, Unix software I like, setting an alarm with cron. You are the middle age now. It's true. Wow. I like reading like really old, like 2007, 2008. Not aesthetically mother. That sounded very creepy. It was an example. Hey man, whatever you're into. As long as you don't do things that I would consider immoral, like, you know, PDF file stuff and animal grooming animals. I think we're pretty. I think everyone's universally okay with most stuff as long as it's not, you know, somewhat immoral, unless you're, you know, psycho. Like even I respect furries more than and people that like feet than people that are like too friendly to animals and shit. You know, be sure to check back every day for your daily strict variety. Oh, nice. That is not immoral. It's just outright illegal, motherfucker. It minus the just legality is not the same thing as morality. Those are separate things. You can have something that is legal and immoral, and something that is immoral and it is illegal, and it is legal. You can have things that are immoral and legal, and things that are moral and legal. They're separate things. Like, is fucking a corpse immoral? Is it illegal? No. Fucking a corpse and necrophilia are not illegal. In my country. In my state. In my country, actually, in general. Is it immoral? Kind of that's up to interpretation. I don't know. If somebody consented to fucking getting their corpse fucked after they're dead, they're like, hey, you can fuck my body if I'm dead, and you know, whatever. I wouldn't consider it immoral. Vomit, that's disgusting in all ways possible, man. I mean, I'm a normal person. Custom cursor is bloat for real. Custom cursor is bloat for real. I'm just saying that if people like get morals and law always mixed up, they think that they're synonymous. They're not. So we were running out of schizo privacy sites. They're all going down. True. My cursor is kind of bloated. I should get a guitar cursor. It's over, guys. Nothing ever happens. No, we're gonna find one. Doing FedTime site just doesn't like me. It's not giving me a secure connection, which is kind of weird. Let me see. Is it? I'm gonna go on a quick second browser real quick. Oh. I think his site is... Something's wrong with his site. Let's do a ping real quick. Oh wait, no, we're good. Like loaded weird. Tor browser is bloat. That's true. How do we go down this convo hole? That's a good question. Dig deeper has more stuff. Huh. Backing up and restoring operating systems. That's a good perspective. Desktop environments are bloat. That's true. The Con 2020. The LCon 2020. How do we get here? I don't know. It's a good question. How do we get anywhere? Hmm. Xorg is bloat. I'm just gonna bet the ClearNet ones are ones so prior to ClearNet ironically first. Yeah. Let's do this one. Spyware Watchdog. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think this is the guy that hates Brave. Yeah, it's this spyware. TTY is bloat. .adr bash bloat. True. Anything that isn't a terminal is I want to go to Puffy, but it just seems like a fucking weird site. We already looked at this one, didn't we? We did. Back to Heaven. Dummy Fish. This one looks... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Drummy Fish. This site works best without JavaScript. Please consider. Based. Based. Nice, nice, nice. DOS bloat. Consider downgrading to a less modern browser. I shit on your privacy. Also, I love you. I'll look at Puffy. Okay, yep, it's a normal site. It just doesn't... It just sounds like a really... I don't know that word. Oh, okay. Pure assembly is bloat. No, we should... Actually, everything should be wrote in pure assembly. Screens bloat. Yeah, everything should actually be ran from a calculator. I'm a BDS user. True. Nice. Based, actually. Hi, I'm Bestie Puffy, gender 404 not found, pronouns any. Why is all HTML developers like this? Privacy, music, customization, customize my desktop, modding Emacs. Man, there are like these big boob YouTuber anime girls style that write C# code while doing ASMR. I just find it enjoyable. It's not weird. I think those are femboys, my buddy. Real women don't actually real women don't exist. Real women don't code. So you're just looking at big-breasted femboys. Yo, they use XMPP based email. Let's see what kind of email they use. Pufferfish at Rise Up. Yeah, this is definitely a femboy. Motherboard is bloat. Guys, why do you even... Internet is bloat, guys. Touch grass. This is a sick website. It's very chill. It reminds me... Food is bloat. No, I love food. This is like what the internet should go back to. I miss like early MySpace 2000s web design. It was actually like peak internet. I just saw someone like redesign all the um internet logos to actually have like character. Like modern, like genuinely modern logo design is fucking retarded. It's actually dog shit. Oh, please limit your emails to me. Sorry, I'm really truly really truly love everyone and appreciate every single email. You are extremely loving living beings and it makes my heart ache. I'm just extremely tired and fucked right now. I am extremely antisocial, even by default, much more than you have ever seen. It's excruciatingly painful for me to interact with people most of the time, even though those whom I love and appreciate greatly. I'm absolutely garbage shit human trash. I know. Sorry. I really love you very much. I need rest for a while. I can't be answering questions or discussing politics. I hate politics with my soul. I also don't want to hear comforting words or anything. I am not an attention whoring. Just please let me alone for a small while. I don't want to hear news. I just need rest. Please read. Sounds like a woman's site, man. Species: white, race, male, sex, and normal, straight, mildly bisexual. Maybe that's why. Sorry, but I have to disagree. You look at corporal websites and don't see the awesome work us designers put in. Your breath is blow. Oh, hold on. I gotta go back. Everyone is blow. Atmosphere is blow. The empty vacuum of space blow. No, man, because they show heart, hands. I'm not that dumb, man. Him. Oh my god, who wrote this? They're bisexual, so it all makes sense now. Yeah, they show their hands because they're femboys. Since I've been banned from Wikipedia, here's some non-sexual, complete legal photos of naked children hosted at Wikipedia. What the fuck? All right, never mind. We're getting off this site. This guy needs to be taken down. Fuck tasty fish. It's weird. Docs their lives in About Me. Privacy website. What is this? Yeah, fuck that site. After reading that, I'm like, nope. No way, Discord. No way, Discord. Powered by FreeBSD based. GNU Emacs. Remove darknet mirrors. Added darknet mirrors. What is this? It's a terrible site. Corporate websites, they all look like shit. I don't like modern sites. I think this looks better. It's chiller. It's not in my face. I'm a huge minimalist in my life, but minimalist websites retarded. Let's look. Early 2000s web design was peak. So does that mean that he has sex with Bye Bye? I have feminine enough hands. If I did my nails, I could probably bait people, but I'm not a good person, so I would never do that. Yeah, you can have very feminine hands. I don't have masculine hands, and I work them out. Modern sites are great. Great corporal slop is bad. My sites are amazing. All right, drop one of your sites, man. Please. The Anonymous Joker. Oh God, yeah. And 12 bytes. Everyone, don't go to fucking Drummy Fish. Fuck them. Documentary, Follow the Silenced, News Bite, Ukraine, Arson got 17. Okay. Only HTML and CSS? No. We need to get rid of a CSS too. I don't like CSS. CSS is blow. Actually, we need to write everything in pure markdown. Don't go to 12 bytes. Bro, is it obvious thing in VTube you can tell? 12 bytes is bloat. Oh yeah, we did. It's bad. Don't go to 12 bytes, you're gonna get banned, probably. I forgot. Sites. we need to rewrite Markdown in Rust. Markdown in pure Rust. Is that possible? Can we write Markdown in Rust? Is Markdown RS? Nice. Common Markdown complete Markdown parser in Rust with AST extensions. Compliant 100% to common mark. Nice. If you just want to turn Markdown into HTML with maybe if you really want to do complex things with Markdown, nice. Rewrite in Rust. Back to the rewrite, the Rust rewrites again. Hell yeah. Do you screen these sites off camera? No, I should. Big Chungus based. Rust, C++, C assembly. Thing RS. Hello. I should screen these sites before I fucking go on, before I go live. Links to non-root smartphone Linux. What the fuck is this? Homeless services. What's going on, Reddit? You should always screen your sites before you go live. During what is that? That's what Yclept87 is for. He screens the sites before I open them. Just do it on a second monitor. I should. But where's the fun in that? Yclept87 is my screener. He screens the sites for me. He tells me they're good, and I trust him now. Rust, C++ or something. Is this the butthole of the internet, guys? Yeah, 100%. This is like where you got to be careful where you go. You are homeless IRL, right? Yeah, guys, I'm my PC. Me and my PC don't have a home. Living life on the edge, I guess. Yeah, me and my PC are actually. The Hamster Dance 1980. We actually set up Facebook Spine. That's a crazy name for YouTube. The fuck? I should get a Discord account again. Yes, I'm his fed. I work for him. You should get a Discord account again. But no moderates. We are stepping into no man's land. Right? Lang hasn't been exposed. Langton's entropy might be straight up in a country where Tor is not allowed. I can't remember, what are the websites Tor countries that ban Tor? Okay, so the Dorian of Carpathia. Type your email. A blog about globalism in Hungary. The fuck? Is it safe? It is. It's a terrible site. It sounds stupid, actually. What country is blocked Tor? What is it? This site? Well, this is Tor. Sadly, mines are down, so I had to share a friend's work. Which of the following countries connect? The Daily VPN. What a stupid name for a fucking website. I wish I could just buy these people's domain before they could renew them. And then sell them for like $8 or something. You might want to look at it. Should their clean network's fine? Torbo is anonymous in terms of how he is blocked. Why isn't it telling me? Oh, the answer is connected assist to automatically apply bridge configuration in the countries. Uzbekistan, Bahamas, really? Finland. Finland blocks Tor? I used to Tor with Brave. I would not use Tor with Brave. It's not good. Because it looks very unique. Because everyone's got their browser with Tor. Everyone's got their browser with Brave slightly configured different, and you'll be fingerprintable. Just use Mulvad browser, honestly, at that point. Because you can't configure LLM unslot for real. The links. Oh, it's called Dig Deeper. It's like she's just this person's schizophrenic and they just got a ton of links to stuff they like. Whoa, disclaimer, please use in good faith and at your own risk. Outwards data cannot warranty the expression and suggestion of the contents as well as its accuracy in addition to permitted. Final thoughts. finalthought.com.au had to do the old trick. Lithuania is not blocking Tor. You are from the US, so you probably don't know the existence of the Baltics. No, I know about the Baltics. Only because I talk to European people. I know, but I have no reason to hide you're running Tor from my ISP. Oh, it's not about that. It's you're breaking the purpose of Tor's anonymity. That's why. Because you look unique then, not to your ISP, just in general. So if you're trying to be more private and you want to hide stuff, you actually don't want to use Brave's version of Tor. You should just use regular Tor or Mulvad's browser. Email. Oh, interesting. Color template solarized. Cannot be held liable for the availability of the content loaded. Thea is not blocking Tor. You are from the Baltics. I use it because Mulvad was not free. Mulvad browser is free. No, you don't need Mulvad. Mulvad's browser. Helps against fingerprinting. If you want the maximum privacy, yeah, get their fucking VPN, but you don't have to. You can use a browser for free. It's a more private browser. And you can change your DNS query. You can like use a different DNS. It's like, oh, I thought Mulvad VPN. No, their browser. The benefit of Tor is not just the IP address hiding. I mean, that's like a part of it, but the main purpose is you see this border around my screen and everything looks the same. Chrome is the best browser for privacy? No. Well, it depends. Actually, if it's information I could care less about, then yeah. And no, it's clearly Internet Explorer 7. All the default settings? True. Clearly. A superior privacy-focused based browser. Let's read this. Publish update title. In addition to Linux hardening, an introduction to BIOS and BIOS security, an introduction to doxing methodology, an introduction to GNU/Linux, an introduction to ham radio. Based! I use Edge. This doesn't know what he's talking about. Edge is good for security, not privacy. That's not true. It's all about it. Edge is great for privacy. Hey, it's open source. A lot of that sites are public and other countries are blocked in mine, so Tor is actually needed here. Yeah, 100%. And make sure to turn on telemetry for Big Daddy Gates to get everything. Do you think Bill Gates goons to the data he collects individually or collectively? Home phone and landline security. When the fuck was this written? 50 years ago? Black powder? Nice. Chloroform, making a smokehouse, making a budget, making a still. Wow. Soda. In off-grid situation, whether by choice, social interests, a nice treat is needed for morale. This is a simple recipe for refreshing your hot summer days. Fruit and carbonation. A home carbonation machine, but it will using natural fermentation method with yeast. I use Opera. Dude, someone actually unironically said Opera was fine. I use iPhone with Google Chrome and Gmail. Dude, I've met people that have done that they're retarded. Red Star OS. I saw someone unironically show Opera, and I was like, why? Why would you even do that? What is this emoji? That's, bro, 2020 is not 50 years ago. It seems like it was. This is not old enough, though. It's old, but it's not old enough. This is kind of base, though. I like this guy's site. Anarchism's school of thought. What is it? Someone said libertarianism makes sense until you develop your frontal core lobe, your frontal lobe. Vaporwave, a different kind of cyberpunk. Today we'll be talking about Linux, and today's sponsor is Opera for real. Dude, people that's basic survival shelters, firearms buyer's guide, nice, my favorite. Alter the joke, sing around 380 CP, $100. True. High Point. This is the most quick reference to budget gun owners in the time of writing. Clearly haven't developed yours. I haven't. I still use Arch. Outside of this list, I also want to add my own personal ADC. Your hatred gives me power. Dude, this motherfucker's got got the judge. Oh, well, what? This is actually based. This is like one of the coolest guns you can get. The judge is awesome. It's super impractical. I would love to Arch's blow LFS goat. True. You should always build your Linux systems from scratch. OG Opera was the first browser I ever gooned on. It's kind of funny. What was your first browser that you gooned on? I'm going to make that a poll. Your first browser you gooned on. Text poll. What options do I have? There we go. Your first browser. Opera, Chrome, Safari, Firefox. We need to know. These are the important questions. I'm not reading chat right now. Okay, now I'm back. Chaz Wild. First browser I gooned on Discord, Google Chrome. Google Chrome. Currently beaming me to your voice. By the way, I'm actually the guy who made QT. That's not true. Cubes OS. Is this stream dead for real, or is it my internet broke? It's your internet is just broke. No dead though. The world is becoming a better place. I used to like very into tracking military planes in areas of conflict. I started a VPN by then. That's awesome, actually. I like looking at satellite data, like satellites. I like tracking satellites in planes for some weird reason. Maybe autism. American tactical drone. If you need a one and done gun for fun, these guns can be found for sub $100. My preferred altercation for the alter joke. Is this real? What the fuck? Get a high point if you really do not, if you're allowed to own firearms in your country. The heritage is great. They're pretty cool. I can't believe this is not FBI Pony. It probably does his thing by Cubes OS Fedora VM. I do. Long story. So wait until you see the entropy of my nuts shooting all the way on your leg. No guns. Guns are not real. True. Also, why are we talking about this? I don't know. Good question. Somebody said they told me their first browser of their gooning experience. Cubes OS is bloat. Fuck you. Do I ban him, guys, for making the wrong opinion? Guys, do I ban him? Am I for getting a gun? You have to handle lots of cash. I'm assuming. Do you live in India? I think that's the meme in India is like you can own a gun, but you literally can't. You can't afford it. Oh, come on. Is this a real site? Or oh, wait, hold on. It is a site. They're just a bunch of bitches. Tails OS blow. Thank you for visiting America Tactical. Our site is for individual 20 or older. Yes, I'm 21 over. YouTube, please don't ban me. Accessories. Where is it? Damn. Honeypot is bloat. I know. A lot of places are like that. Not in America, man. India has the highest price for phones that cost more than guns, and they still have a higher sales count. I didn't know that. I just know that owning a firearm is very one country it's illegal, and the other like I think Bangladesh it's legal, or India no software is bloat. You have a lot of bloat in your voice, guy. Only if they include shipping. Hardware is low key bloat. India. By the way, what's your name so I know what to scream when I not? Frank Skyline. David Dobrik. It's David Dobrik. What is what is it? This is what I look, by the way. Jump scare. Oh my god. Oh god, that's so funny. Oh. This is what I look, by the way. Damn, Richard Stallman was out of shape. Richard Stallman was bloat. Take all this yellow. Just David, take this like David and this photo. Ah, beautiful. Laughed out loud. How are you able to use the gun in a more important than acquiring? Because in my country, self-defense gunshot is gulag. It depends. It depends on your state. So you can't just like shoot people. Only use bare metal. True. Otherwise, they're the cheapest. You're beautiful. Left alone. You're so handsome and plump. Very bloat. Richard Stallman is blown. It is kind of funny. Comments about Jeffrey Epstein. Is that when he made Restream is bloat? Restream is bloat. There's no good option though. What happened to Tor, my love? It crashed. No. Dude looks like he has an African bowel disease. That's kind of true. Do you know that Richard Stallman Stallman's pleasure chords? He has a line of that he tries to hand women. He finds a what? I've heard about this. Got too many notes in your music. Shit's bloat. That target's got too many notes in your music. He has a line of cards that he tries to hand to women. Oh yeah, I think this is I've seen somewhere. He like hands out. It is a real thing. Project. Get rid of all your credit cards, now use cash only, Richard Stallman. Forbidden Riz. He carries around a cord that he calls the pleasure cord. GNU bros when you don't use their bloat slot. I forgot about this.
De winkel van vakantiefixers.
Ads, boo.
Ja, leuk, maar we zijn er.
Even on tour, God. I forgot about this. Someone's like, why Linus Torvalds insults people? Aw, it's unavailable. He is a weird person. Do you, yeah. People prefer big titties, but those things are bloated as fuck. Romantic walks on the beach. Damn it, we have to do a normal browser. Guys, private browser. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Damn it. Can't read, pronounce, or spell. True! Bro. GNU bros when you don't use their bloated slime.
I've been answering my email all the
Brave new
goddamn
tab page bloat.
day.
No.
I've been answering my email.
How many tabs can we
'cause my
hold?
work
No, I don't
doesn't
want to do that. I'm
run
scared.
that way. Can't you feel the fingers aching? Typing till early in the morn. Can't you see the letters blurring? It's just an ad for porn.
That's awesome.
I've been answering.
Hands bloat. Richard Stallman free software song. Oh my god.
Un ritmo de 7 compases.
I forget he knows
les
Spanish.
parece un poco confuso. No es un error. Por ejemplo, es este ritmo.
Only sometimes. My thoughts are blow, but that's because I have ADHD.
Join us now and share
That guy
the
looks pissed.
software. You'll be free.
Bro, it's Control T. Why are you clicking new tab?
Free.
My Control T is used for something else, and I can't show you because it'd be illegal. I can't show you ass song. He should have used Vim. Wait, Emacs is better though, right?
You'll be free. Hackers, you'll be free. Hoarders can get piles of money.
I'm blow. L.
That is true. Hackers, that is true. But they
I wonder if anyone remembers this. Like, this lives how it feels to be an Arch user in 2025. I wonder if like people think like I wonder if Vim is bloat. Use V. No, what's the Rust version? It's like Vim Rust for lazy people. This is generally cringe. This is generationally cringe. True. There is Rust for lazy people. Vim for someone. Lazy Vim. Is this it? He looks like that basement WoW guy from South Park. Lazy Vim getting started. There was something. Someone showed me something. Too much composition. But I'm just thinking of the people that are sitting here that like might not know who he is, and if they do, like this probably lives rent free in their head. They're like, remember when Richard Stallman, literally and figuratively, was here, like, and he did this thing where, he did this thing where, like, he just did this song and then left. I use Easy Vim most of the times without the Vim motions. Lazy Vim is just Neo Vim distro. Oh, okay. I don't understand the love for Vim, to be honest. I just use Nano. Dude, how many people out there are using Vim without Vim motions? Helix is the Rust Vim. That's what it is. It's Helix. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Needed it. Because I was going to think about that for like 20 minutes and then move on. Holding a scammer's computer hostage. Rise of the Valkyrie apocalypse now. What the fuck? Nuclear files? How nuclear flies protect... Oh, nuclear flies. Helix is the biggest piece of shit I've ever used. Konun is pretty good. Pretty good. What's that? Echo. Well, I can't spell. Kakouni. Let's see. Let's see. POV, you installed Arch Linux. I mostly use Micro. It is extremely smooth. Wait, Helix is written in Rust? Yeah. Wait, Helix is written in RS? Yeah. What's that right there? Rust. 80%. I think the other 17% could be removed. The other 0.4% could be removed. Nix. Removed. CSS. Removed. Shell. Removed. No edit. Edit RS is already real. Ed RS will become real in 50 years. Not edit. Yeah, I know. Different editor. Ed RS, is that real? No. Nix can die, finally. Postmodern is really funny thing to call a text editor. Yeah. That is kind of true. I can't resist, guys. Okay, guys, stop hitting on GNU. I can't resist. Helix is very bad. LSP integration. You have to configure Clang flags. Nix can die. Finally, someone admits it. Chimera is a postmodern distro. It survived the GNU blow fallout. Chimera. The sudden masculine urge to hate on GNU. That's fair, though. Microsoft released a TUI editor that's written in Rust and open source, and it looks like one of those old editors you can use on MS-DOS. Oh. You open sourced it? Oh yeah. Edit is Microsoft's text editor. I haven't touched Windows in a long time, so. Oh, is this it? Chrome's highest score ever browser on benchmarks. NABs? The company estimates that if every Chrome user browses for just 10 minutes a day, that improved performance could save 58 million hours a year. Chrome NAB's highest score ever on browser benchmark. Google Chrome has reached a new milestone in browser performance by achieving the highest score to according to Google over the past year. Chrome's okay. Interesting. GNOME Texture is very good. That's it. Oh, I love everything about GNOME. No, they didn't open source the OG. They rewrote it in Rust. Oh, nice. Rust text. I gotta be careful, guys. No more open a file, default text editor. Oh, nice. Edit is the Rust library that lets you open something and edit in a text editor regardless of platform. Think git commit. I gotta be careful, guys. I don't want to get I got a warning from my Google overlords. Nano RS based. Nano RS is a simple text editor written in Rust, inspired by the simplicity and ease of use of the Nano editor. It supports POSIX. Nice. Yeah, it's been updated in 2 years though, but it's written in Rust, so it's safe. I'll rewrite all of you in Rust, as you should. Basic text editing, insertion, cursor navigation, syntax highlighting for multiple language, reading and writing to files. Contributions are welcome. Please feel free to submit a pull request. What is the interesting. Extreme tech. This website looks terrible. Private Japanese lunar lander crashes into moon surface. Windows 11 starts menu now lets you mirror Android screen directly to PC. Oh, okay. My favorite site is actually what is it? What is it? Hackaday. I love Hackaday. Fresh hacks every day. The Bell Mac 32 CPU. What? If you've never heard of the Bell Mac 32, you aren't alone, but it's good that most of all of these PC devices used today, huh? Freeze drying for improved metal printing. Nice. Metal printing is really cool. Extreme Tech website looks 10 years old. It does. It looks like something that like is 10 years old, but not in a good way. Extreme Hackaday is awesome. It is. Logo looks like Newgrounds low key. That's all. Yeah, that's Newgrounds was peak internet. Except for Extreme Tech. They just have a bunch of ads on there. They can go fuck themselves. Hackaday is awesome. I learned a lot of really weird stuff on here. A network status panel that the way it should be. Like why? Why would you ever need this? But it seems cool. And because you can. Soldered stencils done 3 ways. It's just an awesome site. In film, what's old may still be new again. Yeah, I like seeing people with Soviet calculator teardown reveals similarities and differences. Can you compile Rust program on MS-DOS? Probably. Well, no, I don't know if you would be able to. I do like when people I do like when people break they tear apart tear down old like Soviet technology. It's very cool. Very interesting. In the former Soviet Union, there's a lot of interesting to see there. Like this is very, very, very cool. And they crammed all of this in such like a small package. It's kind of awesome. You should check out jumperless breadboard on OM. Jumperless breadboard. Space Deck is half cyber deck, half phone case, all style. Don't panic. The Space Deck takes a Samsung Galaxy S24 and puts into a handsome clamshell case with a wireless keyboard, turning the phone into a tiny screen laptop that urges you not to panic. Is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy available on the Play Store? Well, the ebook novel surely has been... Okay. Wow, this is kind of cool. I heard of this one guy writing a Rust compiler in C, and the main reason is being able to... making bootstrapping the compiler. I believe I came across that at one point. Like people have done some weird stuff. Proof that limitations breed creativity. Proof that limitations breed... yeah, 100%. I think I can't remember. I think if it was Vietnam or China. Or I was reading about why North Korea and China have like elite hackers, yet they have very little access to the technology, the internet in general, yet they're very elite hackers. And I think this comes from the farmer mentality. There's also Jathan. Let me see that. This is kind of cool. A flashlight of fire and ice. So a lot of their farmers in these countries will like build or fix like equipment that has where they have very little resources, and it's very impressive. This is why DeepSeek or Deep Sea AI that they did with very limited hardware, because they have an embargo with NVIDIA. Like China made it with a fraction of the cost. What crime did you just commit? What's Jathan? Python. Oh, this is real. What is JSON? JSON project provides the implements of Python and Java. What a fucking nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. I'd be so angry. I hate Java. That is JS and Python combined. That is a crime. This is actually the perfect code, right? The perfect coding language, because they had to rewrite their own web servers and to hop on Pornhub. No, this is peak. I hate Python and JavaScript, but this is peak right here. Emoji code. It's real. You can crowd in it. Delete it. Jeff. Embedded scripting Java program can add the Java JSON libraries to their system to allow users to write simpler or complicated scripts to add their functionality application. That's so awesome. You can get away from that. Building an analog echo plate. That's awesome though. Turning the Pluto SDR into a network analyzer. This is kind of cool. I never thought about this. Turning your phone, like maybe like one of those fold-up phones into like a cyber deck. Cyber decks are pretty cool. Leakage control for coupled coils. SuperCon. A steady vacuum for the fastest cassette tape drive ever. Screens of death from diagnostic aids to a sad emoji. Pico, your ESP theory powered fitness buddy. The Pebble came back. I would love to get the Pebble running FreeDOS and A86 Tiny on the Game Boy Advance because you can. That's awesome. See, this is the shit I like when people are like, hey, I'm going to take just a Game Boy Advance. So what do you guys think of Linux? Based? Linux is based. Don't ask Wyclef 87 though. He's a Linux hater. BSD better. JK Linux is peak. Not niche. Yeah, you got to be super niche. I don't use even I use TempOS, guys. TempOS based. Passive saturation box is a cheap way to distort your sound. Slide ruled by the helix. Making solder wickedless painful. Wickedless painful. Among Us. BSD doesn't work. It does work. I think I just listened to a streamer. I use OS 2 as my daily driver. I can't remember. There's a like a Linux like content creator that uses BSD. I mean, they admit that it's not for everyone. It's painful on a lot of stuff. And if you want a game, it's not really a thing. Adding assistive technology to a doorbell. The BlackBerry keyboard, how to open source ecosystem sprouts. Nice. The vintage scope comes back to life. Nice. Yeah, I just like tune into higher, lower, the minimal handling which. I just like these sites because they're like really cool. 3D printing a modular guitar means it can look like whatever you want. That's kind of nice. That's sick. Making a Lego vehicle which can cross large gaps. I watched this video. It was very interesting. This is actually someone said about it is like this is the difference between an engineer and like a mechanic or something. Like OS2 had better games. It's a shame that Windows won back in the day. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? 8-wheel drive, guys. That's what we need, baby. 8-wheel drive, baby. This is actually very peak. By TGE, Wayman, you did not start Twitch stream this time. Oh, yeah, I know. I switched between, because Restream only allows, I'm not paying for it. Restream, picks, I can only stream 2 sites, so I pick Twitch one day, then Kick another day, and then Rumble another day. I mean, YouTube will always be the main, but until they kick me off. I do like. Oh, this is so cool. This is pure autism. See, this is the thing, man. It's never about the gap. It's about the, you know. Like, that's sick. Strengthening the frame. Who knew autism would be this powerful? I love seeing people that are like, let me take something and just make it better. Like, make it better. Nice. That's crazy. Like, think about how crazy this is. He changed the displacement of the weight so it wouldn't collapse. Jumperless breadboard is god level autism. Let's see. What the fuck? Ranking perfectly cut videos. I was hating on the video, but I'm having so much fun now on this video. But you should always have fun. Take away the hate. Bitch, get out. When comedians have zero tolerance for discrimination. It is on. It's on Hackaday. It's also on YouTube. Amazing jumperless breadboard HP3 screen steam. Oh, that's 30 minutes. Okay. Solderless breadboard review. Where's our 2-minute measure every road on? Oh, okay. So that means they don't use any jumper case. It was the prize winner of Hackaday. So it's a breadboard, but there's no jumpers needed. That's sick.
Suppose I want to connect a
Hell no.
In this video, we will be learning about breadboard. We will be creating basic electronic circuit using the breadboard.
If you have development or breakout boards, you've probably already seen PCB solder jumpers. There's sections of copper on the PCB that can be used for post-manufacturing configuration. For example, to change pin settings or I2C addresses. This board has both default...
No, it's an interface with an embedded circuit simulation. Yes, this is... Oh. Let's go back to there. Huh. Okay. Let me read this. When are jumper wires on a breadboard entirely optional? When it's the latest version of Kelvin's jumperless, which can use a bunch of analog cross-point switches. By the way, I am not a hardware engineer. Some of this shit might straight up go over my head. It's very cool though. It is using Wakui problem. Don't worry, I have the perfect solution. Random Indian guy. True. Sometimes that is the best lecture. Like they really know how to dumb it down for you. You're like, wow, I feel smart now. With average JS simulation engine. Oh, V8, like V8 JavaScript. When jumper wires on a breadboard are entirely optional, when it's the latest version of Kevin's Santillano Cappuccino's jumperless, which uses a bunch of analog crosspoint switches typically used for handling things like video signals to create connections instead of physical wires. There's even a RGB LED under each hole capable of real-time visualization of signals between components. It looks like a bit familiar. That's because earlier version took second place in the 23 Hackaday prize, but these things have evolved considerably since then. There are multiple programmable power rails, ADC channels, and rotary encoders. Much more. The PCB design itself is fantastic, including the probe, which acts like a multifunctional tool for interacting with the whole thing. The new version will make its debut on display. Oh, nice. Automatic voltage regulator 8-bit. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. The jumperless jumperboard. Jumperless is a jumperless board with a multicolor LED virtualization signal in real time. Sounds like magic. The beauty executed entirely to the 23 Hackaday prize. Kevin perform interconnections between the Raspberry Pi Pico header and the jumper board, or the breadboard if you prefer. The last time I touched a breadboard was when Radio Shack was around. A potential big boom in every desk cloud. The year of Linux desktop is always next year. True. It has reverse engineered ESP32 virtual Wi-Fi. Oh, that's sick. The BlackBerry key. Quite Indian. True. Even when the boss is away, the show must go on. Oh, okay. Let's see. You can click on watch the explainer video. Nice. I feel less when it's on GitHub.
If you've ever played around with electronics, you're probably familiar with these useful little guys. If you've made anything interesting on a breadboard, you're probably familiar with this too.
Yeah.
Now your circuit isn't working, and you need to dig through this jumper jungle to find out where you stuck something one row off. Let's ditch this mess and go jumperless. Using a bunch of 8x16 analog crosspoint switches wired together into one bigger switch, jumperless makes real, fully analog hardware connections between any points on the breadboard or the Arduino Nano header at the top, instead of needing to use jumper wires. Now you can throw circuits together in seconds. Just throw down some parts and wire them up in Walkwi, or any other software you prefer. The jumpers will be updated in real time from your project.
Oh, that's sick.
Jumperless also has voltage and current sensing, so the RGBs under each row can show you a ton of information about what's going on with your circuit. It has 2 DACs, 4 ADCs, 2 current sensors, and 5 GPIO that can be routed anywhere on the board or the Nano header. Need some power? Jumperless has you covered. The breadboard's power rails are selectable between 3.3, 5, and plus minus 8 volts with a slide switch. It's not faking it either. These are your actual signals moving around through CH446Q analog crosspoint switches. Each connection can pass plus minus 9 volts at 50 megahertz and are tested up to 100 milliamps. At its core, jumperless is really just a huge 100 by 100 analog crosspoint switch that's easy to interface with. It can be used for anything you like. The breadboard and Nano header is just a convenient way to plug stuff in. But it doesn't need to be there.
One electrical wire.
It's meant to allow other makers to incorporate as much of the routing matrix and logic as they need into their own PCBs, and just worry about the rest of their project. This thing is open source AF, and was designed with the intent to make as few assumptions about how it's used as possible, while still keeping it very easy to use for beginners. It's controlled by an RP2040 and shows up just like a Raspberry Pi Pico, so it's super easy to load your own firmware on it to extend its functionality. You can use the existing firmware like a library. Or, if you're more of a scripting language person, you can just send it lists of connections over serial, and Jumperless will make it happen. It's super easy to command with quick and dirty scripts, and the don't connect power directly to ground kind of protections are done on the board itself, so you can play around fearlessly. You can even type in connections by hand if you want. Jumperless can make or break connections in under 30 microseconds, and do it programmatically, while being able to measure voltage, current, and resistance very quickly, so measurements can trigger a change in the connections. Want to tune a 555 for an exact
code
frequency?
is very interesting,
just
actually.
put in a bunch of different valued capacitors and have the Jumperless switch them in and out until it's spot on. If you want to see what's going on somewhere in your circuit, you can connect any of the 4 analog to digital converters or the 2 current sensors.
That's very cool, actually. I understand a little bit about, again, like not a super ton of stuff with breadboards. I've only had to touch it like them a couple times. I do some stuff, but I've never done any PCB design or anything. This is Wiki Simulator. Like when I used to mess around with Arduinos a lot in my youth, and because they were cool. And I was like, based. Redundancy, I'm out. Python mentioned. It's very cool. Getting started using Jumperless. Using a bunch of analog cross scripts. It's really cool, actually. It's very nice. And it's cool that he makes it like by himself. By himself. Hardware stuff is very interesting. Like you have to come up with an idea and then do it. Like make it hardware. I did Arduino in middle school and then I forgot all about it. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things. "20 minutes. The GNU Project. The making of GNU. I forgot about this guy. Oh no, guys.
This video is sponsored by Opera.
Guys, it's real. Sponsored by Opera. The meme's still here. No. No, why is it here? It's real. It's real.
The legal power limit for
It's not about Arduino. You have limitless virtual bandwidth. Oh, badware here. Best browser. I'm gonna do a poll about that later. I have to. Is Opera no, what's the gaming one? Opera GX? Oh, no, not that it's about Arduino. I just the last time I touched a breadboard or anything close to it is I was Arduino. Oh, you have a limitless virtual hardware here. Yeah, that's very cool. It's like virtual. I'm assuming it's like that's the easiest way to explain it. It's like it's virtual hardware. That's very awesome. I just for some reason I thought of Arduino. Yes, that's the gaming. Yes, guys, I want my browser to be gaming. Guys, gaming browser. How does that sound? Like that's so weird. I forgot who the fuck you can write your own custom chips. Oh, nice. That's actually kind of sick. I'm gonna play like 2 or 3 more matches. Yeah, I don't understand the gaming low-key stream does have a built-in browser. Steam does. Oh, Steam does? I didn't know that. I guess like for specific reasons it'd be nice to write your own custom chip, but we really just need we need RISC-V. At high school, I mostly used Puffin on mobile devices. Yeah, the shop is just a browser. Oh, Puffin was quite good when I was a teenager. Puffin. I'm trying to think of it's the most secure operating system is a browser. see. Emacs is the most secure OS. Emacs is one step away from being an OS. You're right. Emacs is the most secure OS. No, it's what is it? Linux on a PDF file. The most secure way to run Linux. I watched an article video yesterday. It was very interesting. What article? Oh, about the browser, the OS browser. It's cool. It's the guy that it took him like 4 years or so. He said it took him like 4 years, which is awesome. He like made an entire OS inside a browser. It was very cool. Oh, PDF Linux. Yeah. Super fucking cool, actually. That's what I'm saying, dude. When people come up with this shit, it's like all the respect. Truly. PDFL for short. Yeah, we don't want to use the word PDF file, to be honest. It's lost its name. I hate YouTube for that. I can't say PDF file without people fucking thinking about it. Just say pedo, dude. Quit being a bitch. Don't let JS Linux, JavaScript Linux, an actual nightmare. I need to do this one. Like, back to the like my whole like perspective that like the internet's ruining language and making it a little too soft for my own doing. I don't like it. Like the fact that we have to say PDF file and like just say it. Get demonetized. Man, if you try hard enough, you can run Linux in Microsoft Excel. Oh, I think someone did do that. They wrote their own S in Microsoft Excel or something. It was kind of insane. I've seen people like, I mean, if you can run, once you see a guy beat Doom with a toaster, you're like, no, Dark Souls. By the way, there is JS OS almost. There is a JS OS. Oh, nice. What is it? At this point, yeah, unalive. Yeah, fucking retarded. Just say you killed yourself. Just use the words, man. It softens it and it gives it less value. And it's cringe. And now I see people just say it in real life. Like I don't have a problem with language changing for like the better, but we're like using pretty fucking serious topics and we're just saying it. I don't know. It's like my boomer rant. But yeah, I think someone did run is a 16-bit virtual machine, zero dependencies, JavaScript. Oh, nice. I hate JavaScript, but based actually. Redstone DOS. What's Redstone DOS? I'm not aware of some of these really cool things that I've seen. Like once you see a person beat Dark Souls with a toaster. I saw someone beat Dark Souls with a toaster mapped. It was crazy. Gone woke. Oh yeah, I don't think it's woke. I think it's just retard. It's just, I don't even think it's woke or over policing. It's just society. Society changes their words all the time. Some people, even people say it to so they don't get demonetized or the gold Dolan or their shadow banned or whatever reason they want to say. It's not really woke. It's just it's fundamentally just how YouTube wants to make money, man. In Minecraft Redstone. Oh yes, the guys that made like a computer inside a computer inside an operating system inside Minecraft. Fucking phenomenal. Crazy. Actually awesome. Very based actually. 1 damage to me. I write curse words on YouTube all the time, and when you use wild characters like fuck, comment, yeah. But YouTube can't fucking get rid of their bot problem. Where they... What the fuck? Wow. That's crazy. I wrote Python like syntax as interpreter in JS. It was torture. It sounds like torture. My two most hated programming languages. The thing is that oh damn. My shit just crashed. My tab just crashed. Interesting. I lost all my messages. Oops, procedural or functional. Object or procedural or functional. Oh, I just hate Python and JavaScript for some reason. I don't know why. The thing is, like, even with Python, I was learning it. I mean, I know a tiny about, like, I could, if I had, like, good directions, I could unwoke yourself. I can rarely use object-oriented design. Like, Python is more of, like, I can read, like, the scripting of it to a certain degree and, like, make scripts that, like, automate some shit. This guy's thinking. It's Jover. JavaScript is very bad design language. Holy see. True. The real language. All right, guys. I've gooned for 2 hours straight, longer than normal. I appreciate everyone coming by, giving their thoughts, and yeah, man. It is bedtime, sleepy time, and yeah. Leave comments on the video what your favorite programming language is and why it should be Rust and why it matters and why you hate JavaScript and why that's the right thing to do. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. Thank you, and I appreciate y'all. Join the Discord, follow me on Rumble, and follow me on Odyssey.